Hello all, welcome to the program Know Your Government by Ekam IAS, an initiative where an exclusive elaboration of a government scheme followed by a model question is being done. We will now look into a scheme which is known as the Intensified Mission Indradhanush. Intensified Mission Indradhanush. What is this related to? We all would have heard about a scheme or a term which is known as Mission Indradhanush. Mission Indradhanush is basically in two contexts. One is related to the banking and the economy part, and other thing is related to the injection part, or which is regarding the health part. So this scheme of Intensified Mission Indradhanush is a scheme which is related to the vaccination part, and this scheme is implemented by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. So a scheme which is implemented by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. The objective of this scheme is to ensure that let there be no child who is suffering from any diseases which are actually vaccine preventable. So if there is any child in our nation, well, let us not create a situation where a child in our nation has to suffer through a disease if the diseases was actually vaccine preventable. Then, through this program, Government of India aims to reach each and every child under 2 years of age, and all those pregnant women who have been left uncovered under the routine immunization program. So the immunization of children under the age of 2 years, as well as all those pregnant women who have missed the routine immunization is been taken care under the Mission Indradhanush initiative or the Intensified Mission Indradhanush initiative. We'll see that. This special drive, because of an intensification, this special drive will focus on improving immunization coverage in select districts and select cities to ensure full immunization to more than 90% of the population by December 2018. Already we had the Mission Indradhanush in place. There have been many areas where in which the vaccination still has not been given to people. So with a target objective to intensively focus upon giving vaccination to this segment of people and to ensure that at least 90% of people who are coming under the segment of below 2 years and the pregnant woman, they are given vaccination by December 2018 is the key idea of Intensified Mission Indradhanush. Then, the achievement of full immunization under Mission Indradhanush to at least 90% of coverage areas was planned to be achieved by 2020 earlier. But because to do it on a very intense note, this has now been preponed to ensure that this target of 90% of the people who have left under not getting vaccination should be achieved by December 2018. So that preponement is the one of the key idea under Intensified Mission Indradhanush. This will have an interministerial and interdepartmental coordination. So different ministries and different departments are coming together and playing a role. To have an action-based review mechanism, proper review has been done by the administrators to ensure that every people who are yet to be vaccinated are being properly given, intensified monitoring and accountability framework for effective implementation of the people. So the key point is there is an interministerial and interdepartment coordination which has been happening in the Mission Indradhanush initiative. Then, Intensified Mission Indradhanush is supported by 11 other ministries such as Ministry of Women and Child, Panchayati Raj, Ministry of Urban Development, Ministry of Youth Affairs, etc. So understand that this is a collaborative effort. Though the key implementation has been done by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, it's a collaborative effort of other different 11 ministries. Then, the convergence of, again, apart from the ministries, convergence of the ASHA workers, the auxiliary midwives, the people who are known as the Silla Parags. They are people who are coming under the National Urban Livelihood Mission self-help group. So all these people are coming together with the objective to achieve vaccination done to the respective segment of people, which I have already said before. This mission has been monitored very closely at different levels, at a central level, at a state level, at regular intervals. So key monitoring mechanism by the administrative people is again something which has been happening in the intensified mission Indradhanush. Further, it will be reviewed by the cabinet secretary. So the cabinet secretary at the national level and will continue to be monitored at the highest level through an initiative which is known as Pragati. So the review or monitoring of the intensified mission Indradhanush at a very higher level is being happening through an initiative known as Pragati, that is proactive governance and timely implementation. Proactive governance and timely implementation is in this way is related to intensified mission Indradhanush as well. Then under intensified mission Indradhanush, greater focus will be given on urban areas, because per the data which we have seen that there have been a lot of non-completion of vaccination in those areas, especially which has been not covered under the mission Indradhanush. So those areas is to be focused is again something which has been happening under this mission. Then this will be done through mapping of all underserved population in urban areas and need-based deployment of auxiliary midwives for giving vaccination in this area. So focus is there upon urban areas as well, and deployment of auxiliary nurses or midwives is again something which has been a feature of intensified mission Indradhanush. Then Government of India is providing vaccination. So we also need to understand what all are the diseases against which this vaccination is being given. So they are giving vaccination against diseases like, very easy to remember the first three, DPT, that is diphtheria, polio, tetanus. Then pertussis, measles, and severe form of child tuberculosis. So we have now said six numbers. What are those? Diphtheria, polio, tetanus, pertussis, measles, and severe form of childhood tuberculosis, as well as those diseases which has been caused by Haemophilus influenza type B. Haemophilus influenza type B. So those diseases which has been caused by this virus, which is including hepatitis B and meningitis and pneumonia. Hepatitis B, meningitis and pneumonia. So pneumonia is also coming under the ambit of intensified mission Indradhanush. Then Japanese encephalitis. Japanese encephalitis in those areas or in those districts where J is basically endemic to, as well as the MR campaign or the measles and rubella or other diseases which has been coming under this. We will do a quick recap of the disease per se. It is including diphtheria, polio, tetanus, pertussis, measles, severe form of tuberculosis, hepatitis B, meningitis, pneumonia, Japanese encephalitis, and measles and rubella are the diseases which has been coming under this. We will now go and see a sample question. What is the purpose of intensified mission Indradhanush? What is the purpose of this scheme is the question. The special drive will focus on improving immunization coverage in select districts and sectors to ensure full immunization to more than 90% by December 2020. So as we know, that was the initial target, which is now later on preponed to. So this first statement is basically wrong, because it is not 2020, it is 2018. Then through this program, Government of India aims to reach each and every child under 5 years of age and all those pregnant women who have been left uncovered under the routine immunization system. So all part in that statement is correct except the age group. It is not 5 years of age, it is 2 years of age, as we have seen in the features of the program. So which is again making this statement is also wrong. Focus against vaccine preventable diseases includes diseases like diphtheria, polio, tetanus, pertussis, measles, severe form of childhood tuberculosis, hepatitis B, meningitis and pneumonia as well. So as we have seen, all these diseases are there, which is making the third statement correct. So statement 1 wrong, statement 2 wrong, statement 3 correct, which is giving us an option B, 3 only. Thank you so much.